Hello, Jody Steele with Realty One Group here, coming at you from outside my patio today, trying to take advantage of the last couple of summer days we have left. But just wanted to go over a few of the common myths and concerns that I hear a lot from buyers when I work with them. Just kind of go over, I guess, what's a myth and really what's the facts. So the most common misconception that I hear a lot is that you have to put 20% down. There are so many options now where you can put as little as 3% down. There are even programs where you can be potentially putting down 0% down, whether it's first-time home buyer, VA programs. So it's definitely really smart to not only have that conversation with your realtor, but really also have that conversation with your lender as well to see what kind of options you have. Another concern I hear quite often is the financial crisis is going to happen again to me as soon as I buy. A lot of things contributed to 2008 happening, where we did have the crash. And there has been so many different regulations and laws that have been put into place to ensure that we don't feel that type of crash again. It should never deter you from buying and really starting to build your wealth with real estate. So I have a lot of clients who like to travel. They really don't want to be tied down. So another really big myth and concern that I hear quite a bit is I can't be mobile if I buy. Buying real estate is so permanent. But that's just not necessarily true. There's so many options as far as Airbnb, turning it into a rental. So really having those upfront conversations with your realtor is super crucial because you might have to have a different plan when looking for a house. It might need to be something that has that potential of turning into a rental or Airbnb. So you might just have a different strategy if that's a concern for yours. But again, the fact that you want to be mobile and live the lifestyle that you want to be able to go anywhere should not deter you from buying real estate and really building your wealth. I also hear a lot that I won't qualify. My credit's bad, I don't make enough, whatever those concerns may be. That's where it really is important to speak with your lender. And obviously, of course, if you don't have a lender, then getting with your realtor, and we can definitely refer you to a couple really great resources that have helped us. But really having those conversations with your lender of what can you qualify for, explore your options with them. You'd be surprised, a lot of people who think they cannot qualify end up easily qualifying for something that's attainable for them. My personal favorite misconception is rent is cheaper than buying a home. And I'm sure, as most of you have probably noticed in the past few years in Charlotte, rent has really skyrocketed in price, making a mortgage potentially the same amount you'd be paying for rent and possibly cheaper than what you'd be paying for rent. Of course, there's more upfront cost to buying a home, but it is cheaper in the long run. Your home's value that you buy could potentially go up in value, making you a return on investment. Any interest paid is tax deductible. And the equity you build is basically like having a savings account you can't touch. So it's definitely one of the smartest investments that are out there and a quick and easy way to build wealth. The last misconception I wanted to touch on is that buyers pay their agent. Very few circumstances where that is true, but for the majority of the case, the seller actually pays the seller agent and the buyer agent. So kind of a no-brainer. Why not use somebody who has the skill set, the negotiation skills, who's going to do all the work for you for free? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Definitely don't ever hesitate to reach out if you have any questions about anything. I love talking real estate. One of my favorite part of my job is really educating clients and getting them to their goal, whether it's a goal that's going to be a month from now, a year from now, a couple years from now. I love being a resource to help with the knowledge.